And we start right now at 5 o'clock with a Storm Track 8 weather alert. We are now under a wind advisory as the state recovers from another round of severe weather. We saw heavy rain and strong winds tipping trees over onto power lines earlier today.
Let's get right to Storm Track 8 meteorologist Ryan Morse with the latest, and you've confirmed it's yet another day of tornado activity.
Yeah, it was a longer day, but it was a good thing, sort of, that we saw that first round come in a little bit heavier, that limited afternoon activity, but newly confirmed an EF0 tornado in Montgomery County. We'll have the latest details in my full forecast on that, but in the meantime, here's that same rotating cell that we were talking about that briefly did produce a tornado. This picture from John Foster in Hendricks-Boone County line. This is looking north towards Lebanon from that storm we were tracking a little bit earlier on today. It did tip a semi on I-65, so that storm did pack quite a punch, but it was the wind gusts earlier today with some of those storms we saw. Indianapolis had a peak wind gust to 70 miles an hour. So it was a breezy start to today with that first round of storms. As we look at current conditions, sustained winds still at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Here's the status of the cold front. Tornado watches have been dropped for central Indiana, but we still have storms in far southeastern Indiana. We'll zoom in here to Indianapolis. We're still dealing with some light to moderate showers, isolated rumbles of thunder, but that is exiting the area as we head into this evening forecast. Temperatures quieting down. Also, cloud cover should stay in place. I'll have more on that EF0 coming up in my full forecast.
Ryan, thank you. And we have been, of course, tracking power outages throughout the day as well. These numbers have really fluctuated. AES right now has more than 1,100 homes and businesses without power. Duke Energy is reporting almost 2,000 customers. And Indiana Michigan Power is also around that 1,100 range. We continue our storm coverage in Whiteland, where the volunteer effort got the day off due to today's severe weather threat, but they will be back to work tomorrow.
News 8's Camilla Fernandez spoke with them. Camilla, this has hurt their tornado recovery, I understand.
Phil, the community is still reeling from Friday's tornado. Luckily today they did not see any more significant damage, but there is a long road to recovery. It's another hurdle on the road to recovery for the Whiteland community.
Had no volunteers out today. And then as soon as the main storm passes, we're going to go out and check all the homes again, the people that stayed.
On Wednesday, Whiteland and Johnson County officials pulled out their equipment to track severe weather. They decided not to accept volunteers for everyone's safety.
Our goal is to safely get people passable through the roads if they are ever blocked again.
And they just got the power up to most of the town, and we're afraid that we're going to lose that.
Thankfully, today's weather wasn't severe in Johnson County. The health department says that would have added more stress to tornado victims.
It would just compound the cleanup efforts. It would compound the trauma that's been associated, the worry, the stress, and just the inability to get back to normal and live their lives like they want to.
Despite some challenges, town officials are thankful for the people who have reached out to help.
We're overwhelmed with people wanting to volunteer, but that's small town people. They're all working together hard, neighbors helping neighbors.
The community is reminding people that they can still volunteer tomorrow to help those impacted by the tornado. In Whiteland, Camilla Fernandez, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and like us on Facebook.
Camilla, thank you. The recent tornadoes didn't just bring destruction to some communities. They also likely brought scam artists out of the woodwork looking to take advantage.
The Better Business Bureau told ITMA's Cody Fisher they get reports of scams every time there's a storm like we've had. And he was in Whiteland today to see what that community is seeing so far and what you need to know to avoid getting scammed if you are one of the unlucky ones forced to rebuild.
Pearl Street here in Whiteland is one of the hardest hit areas from the recent tornadoes that tore through the state. Now, the Better Business Bureau says they have not gotten any reports of scams happening here yet, but they say that the people who live here should be prepared that somebody will come and try and scam them as they recover from this storm. A tattered American flag waved from a flagpole in the front yard of a home destroyed by the EF2 tornado. This homeowner was the only homeowner ITmate saw on Pearl Street today. She didn't want to speak on camera, but she told us her home is a total loss. She isn't concerned about being scammed because she's already working with her insurance company and a company who recently renovated her home to rebuild what was lost. The Better Business Bureau told ITmate that's exactly what storm victims should do.
Contacting your insurance company, because a lot of times they can cover the damages that are happening, or they can guide you through a process, even recommend some vendors that they have contracts with.
The BBB says if you don't do that, it opens you up to be a target of scammers.
It's always best to just be on guard.
Companies contacting you instead of the other way around is one warning sign.
Offering services at really great rates, perhaps a discount, or if they're trying to pressure you into accepting their offer without giving you time to look into it further. If they're not willing to accept payments other than cash, it's a red flag.
The BBB says scammers will typically just take that money and run. But if you're a storm victim, you should also be concerned about people who aren't qualified to fix your home.
There's cases where they do the work, but it's a shoddy work, or it actually creates more problems than you realize. Those cases tend to be more fraudulent as opposed to scams. Scams we kind of consider to be if you can't then later identify who they are.
The BBB and the Indiana Attorney General's office says you should ask to see a business license, ask if they have contractor's insurance, and research them online to see if they have any complaints filed against them with the state or the BBB. The Attorney General's office and the Better Business Bureau tell me that they will have a fuller picture of how many scams these people here in Whiteland faced in the coming weeks as the recovery efforts continue. Reporting in Whiteland, Cody Fisher, Wish TV, ITmate.
And Wish TV is your statewide news network. The count of twisters from Friday night's outbreak grows again as the National Weather Service now confirms 3 more for a total of 22. 4 were EF3 strength, hitting parts of Sullivan, Owen, Monroe, Grant, and Johnson counties. Our storm coverage continues online at wishtv.com. You'll find stories on the cleanup efforts, more views of the damage, and different ways to donate to people impacted by the tornadoes. Just grab your phone, scan the QR code on your screen. That will take you to this story under the As Seen On section of our website.